Hello admin! Today I would like to spend some time to talk about a particular A-rank modifier, which
Over here.
is Heimdall.
Do you need something?
In my opinion, Heimdall is a A-rank modifier that we should be investing in if you do not have our top tier buffer being S-Hera
I don't hope you aren't
or
going to waste.
Lingguang.
Just let me know when you need me.
The advantage of Heimdall
Do
being
you
an
need
A-rank
something?
modifier is that it's very easy for us to Omega her by getting her dupes from the shop, either from the trading center. If I remember correctly, it's under Intel shop, where if you have duplicates of A-rank modifiers, you can convert them into Intel crest and then exchange her Intel here, or you just do your recurring dreams and get the resources to buy her here. As you can see, I have actually Omega'd her, so let's quickly go through why
Do you
we
need
should
something?
be building Heimdall despite it being an A-rank modifier. So the reason being is that she's a maybe she's not a top-notch buffer, but she's actually a really decent buffer given that she's just an A-rank modifier. Why? Okay, let's quickly go through her skill sets. Normal attack, nothing to talk about. Skill 1 is pretty straightforward. It's just a damage skill. Skill 2 is the interesting part, where apart from doing damages, she is also increasing damage for 10 seconds by 10%, and this effect can be shared with all her teammates, where they were most recently under the Realm of Truth. How do we get into the Realm of Truth? Skill 3. So skill 3, apart from doing damages, they will also generate a Realm of Truth lasting 8 seconds, where all the bonuses that Heimdall has, it will be shared with all her teammates. Not just from skill 2, it will also be from her Aether codes and her dodge effects. Okay, and apart from that, let's look at her ultimate skill, where she will be boosting the attack on a flat rate basis, so it doesn't really matter whether your Heimdall is fully built up or not. She will increase the mod's attack on a flat basis, which is really great. And apart from that, it also grants 8% ultimate skill charge. Why would I say that a flat attack increase is good? Because you don't really have to build Heimdall, you don't really have to optimize her attack, and you will be getting how much? Because I have already built up her warp skills, so increasing Mox attack by 1165. 1165 attack if we take a look at Heimdall's attack, which is 5.7 thousand. That's almost 20% increase in flat attack. 20% increase. That is insane. The other thing that we really should be building Heimdall is because of her signature functor, which if you see here, I'm still using her 3-star one. But in the most recent update, we can actually get her signature functor over here. It's under Trading Center. Co-op, yes. Look at this, it's newly added. Why do I say that we must get her signature functor? Because, look at this. The Realm of Truth will be longer, which means that you can share a longer period of your buff with all your teammates. And secondly, the coverage of the Realm of Truth will be 25% bigger in terms of the radius that it covers. So this is something that is slightly different between Heimdall and S-Hera or Lingguang, because Heimdall can only share her buff with her teammates who are within the realm of truth. And other than that, the skill damage of her teammates will increase by 8% for every 2 seconds for 5 seconds. And this can stack up to 5 times. So, which is why it is a must get. And here, I'm getting it finally. Sold out.
Hi!
Yes.
Here!
And I'm
Do you need
finally
something?
replacing her signature functor. Okay, let me change it to
The
this.
Circle of Reason's depletion rate has been reduced and power output has been increased.
Yes. This is actually the main reason why. Because before this, it is actually not that practical for us to invest our resources into getting the signature functor for Heimdall. But now you can actually get her signature functor for free. You can get it through the in-game resources. You don't actually have to spend real money. That's the best part. Sigil wise, I'm using Nibelungen which we can use her ultimate skill faster. Obelisk of Light and Song of the Victor, which essentially increases her damage output. They are really not the main point. I would say that getting her ultimate skill up is the priority. As you can see, I have not really optimized her sigils to level 60 because I honestly feel that increasing her damage and attack is not the priority. Her priority is to give buffs to her teammates. Walk wise, you can see it's pretty standard. Other than that, I would say that I'm using actually ultimate skill charge at Unfetter here because I want to use her ultimate skill charge, ultimate skill as fast as possible, right? Code wise, I'm strongly recommending using the yellow code because actually the red code and the blue code are not really that useful, in the sense that, for example, let's talk about the red code, which actually just increases her attack and as well as reducing the light resistance of the enemy. As you can see here, by 15% for 5 seconds. The reason why this is not so useful is because we don't really have a decent light DPS in global for now, so having light resistance reduction is not really that practical. And for the blue code is also not really that helpful because basically it just reduces the cooldown of her skills and increases her attack, which we have already established earlier that her priority is to give buffs to her teammates. And the fact that her attack buff is on a flat attack basis, her damage or her attack or her skills, her damage, her attack doesn't really matter. So your priority is to give buffs to your teammates who are the main DPS of your team. And that's about it. So if you do not have a decent, you do not have a buffer like S-Hera or Lingguang, I would strongly recommend you to build Heimdall. So if you have any questions or any feedback, let me know in the comments down below. See you guys in the next one.